Hello everyone, today I'm going to be talking about some of the features I would like to see returning in Animal Crossing New Horizons. At the time of making this, New Horizons has basically just been announced, so we don't know much about the games. So, if in a few years you watch this video and you see some of these things actually did come back, that'd be fantastic, let me know. I would also like it if you guys could comment down below and say which things you would like to see return to the games from previous games, that'd be fantastic. I'm going to mostly be talking about, features from the GameCube game, because that is my second favorite Animal Crossing game behind New Leaf. Very close, it's almost a tie basically. And I feel like that game has some of the most cool features that we never saw return. So, I'm also going to preface this by saying I don't use a script, so this is a very casual video. I'm going to keep it casual, I like it that way. And hopefully you guys will enjoy. So we're going to go over the first thing. Sports balls. Now, I don't know if anyone remembers these, but the sports balls were these little balls, obviously, that you could kick around in Animal Crossing GameCube. You could make your own little games with them, and one would appear randomly in town every day. These are the three types that you could have. Animals would also kick these around, and I'm going to go more into this in my next point. But I found it so cool that you just had these random balls around your town every day, and your animals would play with them. You could play with your animals, you could kick it back and forth. You and your friends could play if this was on New Horizons. You could make your own net, your own goal or something like that. There's so many cool things you could do with these. They're really simple but really nice, and it's actually surprising to me that they've never returned, so I definitely would like to see them come back. The next thing I'm going to talk about is the personalities of the animals. Now this is a really big one for me. I know a lot of people talk about this one, but animals used to be a lot meaner in the previous games, and you might be thinking to yourself, why would you want that to come back? Why would you want animals to be mean to you? Well, here's the thing. It's not just that they were mean, it's that in the previous games they actually had much more of a personality. Not in just the way they talked to you, but in the way they acted. Animals had a better AI, especially in the GameCube game. They would run after balls, they would, interact with each other more, they would interact with the environment, they would look around. And I will say, from the first trailer, it looks like they will be a bit more intelligent in New Horizons, which is exciting. You can see in the footage the animals looking around and checking out their environment. They're also holding some resources like twigs and stuff, which I found great. I'm really glad they've done that, but the text definitely needs to improve. The animals in these games, New Leaf especially, in Wild World and City Folk they're pretty nice, but they're still got their mean edge. But in New Leaf they're way too nice, that's the problem. And I don't like that. I want to see the animals be a bit more realistic. Like an animal who has just sort of met you definitely wouldn't be that nice to you. They would be confrontational, they would say some sarcastic and mean things, and who doesn't love a sarcastic animal? So, next point. Rover in a 1920s detective outfit from Amiibo Festival. And on to the next point, morning aerobics, a really fun feature from the GameCube game. It was sort of like an event, it was part of the sports fair, and I think it was another event maybe in September. Basically, Copper, the dog, the police dog, would come and host these morning aerobics where the animals would go down to the town plaza and work out like you can see on screen. And you could join in, and if you did it every day for the week, you would get your own radio like he's got down there, and that would allow you to work out at home. It sounds really weird and silly if you haven't played this yourself, but trust me, it's so cool seeing all your different animals do these aerobics. It's really fun, it's a really neat event, and it was something to wake up early for. Like basically, if you wanted to do this, you had to wake up early. Obviously, you could time travel to do this, but why would you do that? You obviously just want to wake up in time like a normal person. You totally don't want to cheat. So on to the next point, golden trees. Now I know you may be thinking to yourself, okay, this is a really random one. Is this even a feature? Yes, it is. So basically, in the old games, they had these golden spots. One would appear around your town every day. This is only in the GameCube game, I should say. And if you dug up the golden spot, you would get 1,000 bells. But if you planted a regular shovel in that golden spot with your other shovel, you have to dig it in, over the course of a few days, a golden tree like the one you see on screen would sprout up. And these trees were just so cool. If you shook them, you would get a golden shovel like the guys got in this picture. That was the only way to get the golden shovel. You could get so many golden shovels in this game, but they weren't too useful or anything, so it didn't really matter. But I just like the way they look. It was good having different kinds of trees. You don't just have the pine trees, the fruit trees, and the regular trees. You also had golden trees, and they had a really nice sort of aesthetic for the games. So I'm hoping they will make a return. The golden spot was a lot of fun. I don't think it's going to return. I think it's just too obscure now, and people might sort of wonder, okay, why is there a golden spot in town? But here's the thing, like, you know, that's just part of the fun of Animal Crossing, the mystery. Why is there a golden spot in town every day? Who knows? So here's another one, the Dream Suite. Now the Dream Suite was absolutely one of the best features from Animal Crossing New Leaf. I would be super shocked if they don't return this feature because it is so popular. I mean, if you look on YouTube, there are some really long, massive Dream Suite diary series where people go visit all these different dream towns. And it's so cool to be able to get that snapshot of someone's town. In fact, you could get a snapshot of your own town if you end up deleting it. You could go visit with your new one. So this is such an important feature to have. It's so cool, so innovative. They did a really good job of it, and if they don't bring it back, that'd be a big mistake, because being able to visit people's towns like this was so handy. I wouldn't mind if they did it in a different way. We don't need to see the Dream Suite itself return, but it would be cool to see the idea return and the mechanic return. And finally, the final point. Rover in a straw boater outfit from Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival. So those are just a few things that I would like to see return from some of the previous games, mostly Animal Crossing GameCube. I'm a bit biased, I know, I'm sorry, but it would be fantastic to see some of these features return. And I would like it if you guys could comment down below what features you guys want to return from the previous games, especially the older ones, because let's be honest, most things from New Leaf will probably return. And if you can think of any more, maybe I'll make a follow-up video and make another list of features I'd like to see return. There's probably a lot of other stuff I want to see return, but you know, I just haven't had the time to make a really long video like this. So leave a like, leave a comment down below. I'd appreciate it if you could subscribe as well for more Animal Crossing content, especially New Horizons. We're going to have a lot of New Horizons content. And also, I'm going to be doing a full series of New Horizons when it comes out. I know that's a long time away, but it's going to be in HD, it's going to be great, I'm going to edit it properly, and I hope you guys will enjoy that a lot. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.